Okay. We're giving it a shot. I'm waiting for my monitor over here to kick in. Let's see if we've got sound and everything. All right. I'm taking my time here. So looks like we're going. I've got the drop frames gone. I'm waiting for my monitor to kick in. That looks good. And then I'll shut this down in just a second. But I'm going to shut that one off. But I am literally running this stream through my phone. And there we go. So anyway, I apologize. I think we're gonna be able to work this out. I think it'll work if I just don't run too many things. So hopefully it starts to settle down. So how you guys doing? All right, so I'm remote. You can see that my background is kind of country. This is real. This isn't a fake background. I didn't go like green screen something in. It's that nice, I think. And I'm on a second floor. I've got this entire side over here. This is all natural light and windows. And the sun is slowly dropping. Is it hot where I'm at? It's actually not. Well, it's 80 degrees, I would say. It's Midwestern. So this is Midwest. All right, so that's good. I'm going to turn the sound down on my monitor here so that I'm going to start talking to you guys. But I'm back visiting. Hey, how you doing? Hey. So my sound is not going to sound normal. I forgot a mic. I actually am using a TV for a second monitor. I put together, and I got an old Logitech 922, and I'm talking right into the Logitech mic. So that's why it's going to sound a little hollow. But I threw on as many mixers as I could. I tried to change and get rid of the noise and try to reduce some of the reverb. But yeah, right. So I'm here. I am in Cottage Grove, Minnesota. I am recording. I am broadcasting live. I am in a really beautiful spot. So can I show you something really quick? Here, let me do this. Let me show you what I'm looking at while I'm hanging out with you guys. Check that out. So it doesn't suck here. And basically this is an upstairs porch that doesn't get used much, but it's beautiful. It's kind of hot though, because we've got these windows. When the sun comes down, it's going to be pumping about, I don't know, some pretty serious radiation at us. But thanks for joining me today. I have done some flying. And here, I forgot, I've been so busy trying to set up my live stream, literally put it together with baling wire and duct tape. Like I said, I'm using a television, an old flat screen TV connected to a Lenovo IdeaPad 3. This does have a graphics processor in it, so it's keeping up, but it only has it only has 8 megabytes of RAM. But it does have a built-in Ryzen graphics, so it does help. Okay. Or it's a Verizon chip set, AMD Radeon graphics, so it's minimal. It's basically everything you can do to keep a stream running, but it's not bad. I'm using old Logitech. I threw my camera in my bag when I left, and I made do, and it seems like it's working. So it looks like, Kai, I'll be able to jump on with you on Tuesday. If I sound okay, please give me a thumbs up. I'd appreciate that. And please give me a thumbs up anyway. I would appreciate that. This one doesn't have any bells and whistles. The only thing I can throw in here without crashing the stream is maybe a spaceship. That's about it. And that's pushing my CPU right there. My CPU just went to 32% by making that spaceship come out. So this thing is using a lot of processing power. It runs on Windows 98 SE. But yeah, this is working. This is great. Check this setup. Let me see if I can get the setup out. Show you guys what I got going on here. This is actually where my Wi-Fi is coming from. It's coming from my phone. So yeah. This week, this is my dad's place. So this week, I'm going to help them update their internet, because it's like 4 megabytes and like 1 or 2 up. It's really, really, really low, or maybe 8 down and 4 up or something like that. So we're going to see if we can. But my phone is running on 5G ultra wide, so I'm piggybacking off my phone. So let's see. Your dad hooked up the trailer and wants to go pick up the gazebo. Oh boy. No, we're not doing that today. Gosh almighty. Oh. So, yeah, anyway. Yeah, I'm helping my dad do lots of projects and stuff. So, yeah, he thinks we're gonna go do that. I might have to go take a break already and go chat with him about that. It is Friday, but yeah. I got to text him back. Yeah, anyway. Oh my word. So anyway, I'm out here visiting, helping my dad out. I am flying. I did fly my Mavic 3 yesterday. I took it out and took some really cool images. I think I'm gonna try to share some of those images with you. It is making me a little nervous to think I could do that at this point. Probably can't run video, so I'm not gonna try to do that. But let me just see here. Yeah, I'm not. I don't know if I don't. So what's happening is, in the last couple of weeks, all of these manufacturers came out with their ND filters. So about a week and a half ago, about 2 weeks ago, I did a live stream with the ND filters from Newer, and let me just here. I'm gonna here. Let me just let's go right there here. So Emmett, that's so you don't mean 8 gigabyte? Yes, I do. 8. Yes, so. But let me show you something really quick. I'm gonna go grab something. Just give me a second. It'll be easier to go this way. This right here. All right, so one of the things I've been doing is a lot of, everybody's got their NDs out. So this other company, so just this is the difference so far. And I actually have Freewell NDs sitting at home. So that's been my, I mean, that's the only thing that goes on with the Mavic 3 is the battle over the NDs. These are the new NDs that I just got. And these guys are from, this is from BRDRC. These are from BRDRC. And the only difference between these and the newer filters, I don't know about the glass or anything like that. Let me just show you those. Here, let's go to the no green bigger. That's just, there we go. So you can see that these have round lenses. And these guys did send me a BRDRC, and you can get those on Amazon. I don't have a link up yet. I'm going to put up a video later in the week. But this is the CPL filters that they came with too. So you can notice that all of them have round lenses. Now, if you notice, if you've been paying attention and not jumping on that, we got plenty of time to talk about on Tuesday, looking at the Air 3 and what's going on with the Air 3. There's a lot of cryptic stuff coming out about that. But yeah, so I've been focusing on these, and if I show you the difference, I'm trying to think if I brought any. I don't think I brought the newer ones, but I can show you what the newer ones look like compared to these really quick. But they fit just the same, and they work quite well. I mean, I did a bunch of video, and like I said, I won't. There's no way I can show you the video. For this flight, I'll have to post it as a video, or to show you any clips. But I'll have to post it as a video. But if I show you this right there, you see that they fit really nice. They twist on just like the newer lenses do. So there they are right there. And you can see there's different, there's lighter, there's different, see how that's lighter and then that's darker. So this one really isn't filtering anything. I believe this camera here is the 1/2" sensor. This one's the 1/1.3, and this is the micro 4/3 sensor right there. I don't think the 1/2" sensor can handle, I don't think it's, yeah, it's not really made to, it's not a sensor that's really going to be used for any kind of like video. So I think they just kind of, they've kind of just pre-decided to not filter the 1/2" lens. But I had a great flight. I flew for about 40 minutes. I mean, dang near at least 40 minutes. I'm way out there. I'm just telling you, it's, some of you guys don't like that I go way out there, but it's beautiful footage. I got just glorious shots over the trees. I can show you a still shot of it, but I probably can't show you a video of any kind without, like I said, without just destroying my stream. So I'm gonna see if I can, let me see if I can open up at least part of the, let's see if I can open up the still shots here. Go to display capture. Oh man, let's see, right there. So we're getting into these right here. So these right here, so this footage here, this is the one I want to show you right here over the trees, but I'm just really afraid. You can see it going right there. It's giving you a little, I don't know, I'm gonna click on it and try to refresh my screen here. Like I said, it's just much there, but that's the footage that I picked up. Isn't that just glorious? That is just absolute 40. We're good. We're CPU's 42%. But yeah, it's a little bit skippy, but it's working. But that there it is right there. Here, I'm gonna see if my monitor's picking it up. There, I'm gonna stop it right there. But yeah, isn't that just gorgeous? That's just amazing footage. So that's with the new BDRC, these BDRC filters, and they work great. I mean, they snap on nice, they fit well. I was running on this particular shot here. I'm running an ND8. You know, it's a perfect time actually. I could have gone up in this particular. I could have went to an ND16 in this case, or I could have went down by the lake and ran the CPL in there. But I didn't. When you see where I get to, I'm going to get close to the lake here. And when I get to it, there's some power lines that go along the lake, and there's some high transmission lines right here. If you notice, I'll get closer here, and you'll see these transmission lines, and I'm right there. And I didn't want to get to the other side of those lines and have a problem, because even though the Mavic is going to fly home, my hope is it's not going to fly home into the power line. So I wanted to stay clear of those, be safe about it. I've been to the lakeside, but this was my first flight of here. I'm only going to fly a few times when I'm here. I'm going to try to explore a little bit, which I did. But I'll show you some more. I'm going to show you some more images, but that's really pretty. And you get out on that pond right down there. Fun. This area down here as a kid, I did a lot of just little hikes. I'd hike across this field, go down in the woods there in the pond there, throw rocks in it and stuff like that. But really fun area right there. But that's one of the flight images. Now this is the other one right here. Let's see if this one loads up without destroying our. But this is these BRDRC. That's an ND8. And this is the house. This is our house right here. You can see the cornfields planted, and it's looking pretty good. A little bit dry this year. If you look off on the field out in the corner there, up on the top of this hill out here, you'll notice that it's a little bit dry on there, kind of a light color. This is my uncle's place right here. That's his big farm. He farms all this land around here. A great amount of it. So pretty fun. There's a neighbor right down there, and that's the house I'm in right there. Kind of fun. So I fly there and I go and get some good. I get some great photographs. It's a lot of fun. So I've that's kind of what I'm after. It's a nice, really nice place to hang out for sure. Like I said, a lot of projects to do. We're going to be actually building. Let me show you something really quick. I'll show you. My dad keeps me busy when we're here. Let me show you. We got a big old project coming up, and that's the one he's talking about. I was saying he texted me and he's like, my dad's chomping at the bit to get this project going. Anyway, we're going to be building a kind of like one of those Costco gazebo structures. And I'll show you kind of that. We're going to be doing that. It's kind of this is a great view of it. Little scoping out of the location of the gazebo. Okay, now let's see. Well, my audio is breaking up because of the steam pipe freaking video. But right in here, I just stopped the video and it should cool down here. But right down here, we're going to build on this little corner down here. So that little corner right there, we're going to put a little structure right there. So. So I knew that once I played this thing, it was going to eat up my bandwidth. So But anyway, that's here. Let me just get audio. That'll help by not doing that. There we go. There's our image. And that's where I'm sitting right now. I'm sitting up in there. But right down this little area right here, we're gonna put a little building. So that'd be kind of fun. That's our project this weekend. And I'm excited to do that. And let's go ahead and just shut that down, because I was just going to look for, one more image. I was going to show you a couple. Here's another fun image too. Let's see. Let's get this one. All right, here. I talked about the cameras. This right here is an image taken from probably about a mile away. The actual is. So that's what the 70 millimeter lens. So it's a 70 millimeter. You see how it opens up? It brings an object, but it also highlights all of the houses in the background. This is like a really awesome photo. It's like, to me, it stands for the old and the new. You've got this farm there, that the land has basically been used for hundreds of, over 100 years. And behind it is just a mass of homes. So that's, to me, is kind of a telling photograph of the future, Look at all those homes out there. So, but yeah, that's kind of the nature of the beast. So, but that's kind of a cool image there. Let's double check here. I'm just going to do a little bit of, a little audio check. Let's go. I just want to do a little quality control here. Oh, that's not bad. That's not bad. So hey Justin, how you doing? So yeah, this is kind of a, like I said, this is one of those photographs. Now this is done with the ND8 as well. So I'm basically photographing. I'm taking shots towards the sun. Okay, the sun is off to the left over here, way off to the left here, and that's the image basically kind of kitty corner to the sun. So the sun is, and you can see there's a lot of haze. Let me show you another one that's kind of fun there. Got that one. This is the same image taken from another direction with the micro four thirds. So this one's going to give you more of a, what I call just a practical shot, where this one is giving you a cinematic shot. That's why, this is exactly why this camera is so good, to get this shot. And with most of your lenses, you do not get the detail in the background like that. And this is being broadcast, okay? So over 1080p, so pretty amazing. I'm just amazed by that. But here's another shot right here. Let me show you this one. Okay, here's another this is another micro four thirds shot right here. You'd say, well, that's not a big deal, right? That's just a big wide open picture. There's no personality. There's no specifics to this shot. Okay, to this specific image. And let's get this down here. And watch this. Watch how I flip it to the next shot. Oops, that's the wrong door. Go the other way. Okay, so we've got this shot, and right there. That's the same location, and now you have a specific image that you can now know what it is. You know the person, the cars, everything is. But this is the 70 millimeter shot. So this is the 1/1.3 lens. This is the one that everybody's flying with. If you got a Mini 3. And yeah, just a great. I mean, you can only do this with this drone. You can't get these shots with another drone. You'd have to use 2 different drones with 2 different focal lengths. There's just no way you can get these 2 shots. You'd have to be like super photographer. And some people do. They look for 2 different things. They fly for 2 different reasons. So I thought that was a fun one to compare. Here's another shot that's from a similar distance, but in the 70 millimeter version. And I think that's yeah. These are some other pictures, and here's a picture of that lake that I went up to. And that one's taken. This one's taken with 20 mil. So this is no. It's this. Yeah, I can't remember. This one looks like it's 70 millimeters because it's capturing the whole lake. But and then I got all the background. You see all this stuff up here. You can capture all of this background. So pretty cool. So anyway, that's what I've been doing. I've been messing around with photography and taking some different shots with some different camera, some different camera options. So yeah, these BRDRC filters are pretty good, pretty amazing. So see, we're on about 35 minutes. I'm not going to do too long of a stream. So the other thing I've been working on, as you know, has been the e-bike thing. And, the question was, can e-bikes, can drones and e-bikes exist in the same area? And I mean, yeah, I don't think it's being done to the extent it can be done. So I think the e-bike thing goes hand in hand with the technology, the drone technology. So what I want to do is I want to bring it up another level. I want to, enhance the, both sides, where the drone side is really slowed down. And I've said that quite often. I've said that a couple times, one on Lone Star's channel, and that there's fewer options, really good options for the industry, but for the bike industry, for the e-bike industry, there's literally hundreds of options, and even though most of the parts are being manufactured in the same places, people are creative by putting them together, and they're putting better little the small things together with them. So they're adding better accessories, or they're improving upon the control panel system, the control system that runs the Bafang motors. Almost all of them are made by the same company. And then of course the gearing is all Shimano, it seems like, in every single bike. But there's also, they're starting to sell parts, just like in the drone industry. You could buy parts and then build your own. The same thing with the bike industry. You can literally build your own version of an e-bike. So I just think that whole e-bike thing, and they're fun. They're super fun. And if you're even if you're an older person and you haven't ridden a bike in a long time, that's actually one of the strong points of e-biking right now, is the fact that you can be a pretty novice biker, somebody that hasn't biked in a long time. And I'm just trying to strap down the props and everything. Gosh, you can fly forever, for days with this. I mean, I literally was up for 35 minutes, and I was just like finding new places to shoot. It was just so cool. But yeah, for the e-bikes, you know, I can now take, you know, Mavic 3 and I can put it up and I can, you know, do some cool shots, get area shots, show terrain that the bikes ride in really well. So there's a lot of really cool options that come with when it comes to the e-bike and the drone kind of melding together. And I could see that right away, because when I started to look at the e-bike channel, like TDR, a guy that he just said, you know what, heck with this, I'm gonna go do bikes. It sounds like fun, and I kind of used his just going for it. He's just, you know, it's like, I got nothing to lose, you know, and you know, there's fewer drones that I really like to fly with, and the market seems to be kind of like leveling out or even crashing in a bit, because there's only one real manufacturer of drones. But with e-bikes, there's literally hundreds of companies. I don't know if there's hundreds of that are just putting them together differently and making it really interesting. So yeah, so I jumped on board. I'm jumping on the train, I guess you could say, and trying to see where it goes. You know, yeah, will it slow down my channel a little bit? I don't know. It just depends on you guys what you want. I'm going to try to do I'm going to do both. But there's just so few of drones coming out, so few of what I would consider to be new and innovative things. Where in the bike world, which it suits a lot more people. I mean, way larger. I mean, you know, think of, there's zero women watch the zero ladies, women, girls, females watch the drone channels. Very few, if hardly any. Go look at if you're a YouTuber, look at your feed. But with the biking channel, it's literally, it opens up a huge group of people that want to see bikes in action. So that's old, young, male, female, it's everybody, where drones tend to kind of be just kind of geeky old guys, you know, bunch of us creepy old guys, right, that get on that want to take pictures, you know, kind of like Ken Aaron and his little entourage at the park there. I could see parents who are like, well, there's some old guys over there, they're freaking taking pictures of my kid and he's freaking swimming, you know, that kind of. So, you know, that's not happening. Let's see, Drone Syndrome. Hey, DR, just dropping by real quick, say hi. Thanks for dropping in, Drone. If I just caught it, my feed is going slow, so everything is just kind of taking its time today. I've got to work with what I got, and it seems like it's working good. So I'm actually really happy. I'm thinking Tuesday will be fine. Let me show you one thing really quick, and I will. There is something that I want to show you that's different, and I think some people have already kind of shown this already. So this is actually a bunch of ND filters. There's K&F Concepts. I've actually used their filters, but you can see there it's BRDRC and K&F Concepts. So those filters are pretty much the same. The packs are the same. The price is pretty good. That's a pretty good price there at $50 for 4 filters. Here's the Freewell Standard Day set right there. I have not flown with those yet, but the ones that I'm flying with, the ones that I put on were the newer. These ones right here. And those are the ones I did all the shots in the canyons with, and along the cliffs. So it's these right here. These were the ones that I was using for that. But I'm not seeing any of these. I guess you'd have to be a purist. Let's see if that pops in. Let's see if it does anything but just destroy my stream. But yeah, right here you can see these more of a rectangular lens shape right there. And you can also notice that the inch does not have a filter over it. Okay? And let me show you these really quick. Again, I just want you to see the difference. You see that? Those have a filter over them. These do not. These don't filter the half inch. Let me just double check. It might be wrong here. Yeah, there's a filter in there. There's a filter in there. I'm seeing it. Yeah, these do. No, these are basically, this is an ND32, so that's a really, and it's clean. That's a clean filter. The glass looks good. The build is nice. This is metallic. But yeah, if you're into photography, you have to have filtering. Otherwise, you're fighting with high frame rates, and that's the big problem. Is you just don't want fast frame rates. It doesn't help your sensors at all. You know, you get this really nice micro Four Thirds sensor on your camera, and you don't slow the frame rates down. You're not getting the data. You're not getting the bit depth. You know. And that's really why you put the sunglasses on, so you can get the depth of field. So so these newer ones, I'm very happy with those. I think if you can get into lens quality, you can start looking at that, whether one uses a certain quality lens over another. That could be an issue. Now you'll notice that these right here, you see this one is a single. Now this is an adjustable or variable ND filter. So this one has a rotating bezel. I kind of like that. These are Polar Pro, and I think that possibly Freewell also makes a variable ND filter as well. So this round shape, and I'm gonna get my hands on some of these. And I think I don't well sent those. I got a package and I'm gone for a while. So it's gonna be a while to check them out. And they're called Polar Pro Vivid. These are this set here. They're about $70 a piece. They're really expensive. The lenses are expensive. So anyway, I just wanted you to see that this is a set, and this is about $130 for an entire set. And that's, remember, the Mavic 3 is it's a photographic tool. Okay. All right, back to bikes. Real quick, before I go, I'm going to make one more statement, and I'm gonna cut this stream off. I've been 45 minutes. It's Friday. You guys need to go grab a cold one. I got to go help my dad again here. But the bike that I've been messing around with, the specific bike, is let me go ahead and get that. Let me go ahead and just switch it out. See if I can get. Is a pretty generic design, but it's pretty nice. So if you're a person that's just starting out, I would definitely recommend this bike. Let me just show you a couple pictures. Some of you guys haven't seen the bike that I've been riding. If you check out my channel, here's nice. This is one I took before I left. Here, let's let this one. Here, I gotta get back here. Here, you can get the fancy picture. All it's gonna do is screw up my stream. Screw up my stream here. Okay, here, let me just show you this one image here. This is a good one right here. That's beautiful. So here it is here. But this is the bike that I'm riding here. 120 watt rear drive hub motor. A lot of people are asking me. It has folding pedals. It has metal fenders. It is probably about 25 miles an hour is about the best speed I'm getting. This one comes with a pretty nice saddle, pretty nice wide saddle. It's not uncomfortable, but you can definitely get more comfortable seats. You had to widen them out and put some more padding in. But this one came with the luggage rack. I put a camera mount on it, but it's a nice bike. It's really a good price. I'd say anytime, I think I've seen these, they're well under $600 if you want one, and they're worth it. I mean, if you're going to buy a bike of this type, this is a really good option. So very interesting, very fun. You can look at this, look at the photo I got there too. Isn't that beautiful? But yeah, it's just the right time of the night, you know. But no, it doesn't have a rear light. It does have a front light. There's no like rear marking light in the back. The brakes on this are not very good. I'm just going to tell you right now that these brakes do not stop a big guy very fast. Okay, so I would say that if you're going to look for an extra safety option, but this thing, I drove 35 miles, probably 30 miles on a single charge with using pedaling. And I'm a big dude, man. Like I said, I'm 250-pound man. But the brakes, 250 pounds, you got to stop it too. The bike's about 60. So, but really good, excellent. I'm very happy with it. So, but if you're interested in something to start, great option, really good. There's a Ride Star, another version of this one, and they actually make another version, a $1,300 version. If it goes up to if it's a 750 watt motor on it or a 1,000 watt motor, then I'm into that with I think the top of the line 1,000 watt motor with a 14 milliamp battery. So something like that, 13 or 14, something like that, 13 and change. So, but yeah, I'm flying, I'm driving, and I'm really happy with it. Throw a backpack on. I could put a a little cargo bed in there, throw a drone on there, and go droning. So, and that's kind of what I'm thinking about doing, is getting out, taking a bike trip, and getting a drone with me, and then doing a little fun with that. But yeah, so that's it. That's the one bot. What's it? The it's a T6 or T6F. I think what I call it. I forget what the name is. It's just, it got these names that are hard to. That's one of the things about some of these companies. They don't name stuff recognizable, like they got the crazy company names, but the name of the specific tool or the specific bike is always some number or something obscure, like 03 or 02 or whatever. But T6F, I think this one is T6F, and then there's a T9F. The T9 has got a bigger motor, bigger battery, that kind of stuff. That's how it goes, and it's bigger price tag. All right, but that's my live stream for today. I hope you guys have a great weekend. There's a lot of stuff going on in a lot of areas. If you look in more areas, the drone space is just kind of creeping along. The bike space is flying along. So if you want to see some cool bikes, you want to see some comparisons, you're interested in getting an electric bike, I'm going to start putting out videos on bikes in between all the other stuff. So if there's more bike stuff to do, I'm going to do more bike stuff. If the drone companies don't put out any drones, I'm not going to do any drone stuff. It's as simple as that. I can't sit around and just wait. And I want to have fun. I mean, one of the reasons why I got into this hobby is for fun, and I want to enjoy myself, and I want to show people, hey, get something cool. Yeah, and Justin, I appreciate that. I do. I do think they pair well. And it's not for it's not something just for young people. So you guys that are retired, there are tons of retired people that are, them and their wife getting some e-bikes, getting a low-cost e-bike. You can get a pair of these, 2 of them, one for you and your wife, for $1,200. That's, I still haven't paid half of my. That's, I still got another $1,000 that I'd have to pay if I wanted to buy a Mavic 3. You know what I'm saying? So, but and then my wife doesn't go, hey, you just do this for yourself. We can do something together now. So, or like my daughter, she wants to ride these bikes and she's having fun. I took her out and I put her on the bike, and she was like, yeah, this is fun. So she said she was going to ride it for me and have some fun on it and do some videos. So I'm going to post some of that. I hope she does. I hope she posts it on her own channel and posts it on my channel too. And we're going to have some fun with the e-bikes together. And maybe her and her boyfriend, they can go out and be biking models for me. Nobody wants to see Dad random on a bike, even though I'm awesome. But yeah, so guys, I appreciate you coming in. Have a great Friday. Live right here. I am live from Cottage Grove, Minnesota, right here. Just beautiful Cottage Grove, Minnesota. Beautiful out. It's it's a little breeze and just wonderful. It'd be nice if it rained a little bit. Please rain. My uncle's corn needs some rain. So does his beans. So we're hoping that we get some rain so the crops or have a chance here. But thank you for joining me today. Hopefully we get some folks that catch the stream in its recording state. So thank you guys. Have a great weekend. And I think I'm out of here, guys. I think it is time. So get yourself a portable power bank to hook up on that rear rack to recharge while flying. Hey, I get a second no, they usually, some of these come with second batteries. Just wait. The accessory companies are going to come out with second batteries that you can plug in and have accessory like plug-ins, so you can like charge up your, like you're saying, your drone, your camera, all that stuff. So yeah, see you Tuesday. Kai, I will see you Tuesday. I'm probably not going to be able to talk too much in between now and Tuesday. I got a lot of stuff going on. We got parties this weekend. We got Father's Day coming up. We got all kinds of stuff. So probably not going to happen, but I will see you Tuesday. I'll join in with Kai, and we'll get together and we'll talk a little, maybe some Air 3. Okay, so all right, later. Have a good one. Dad Random. Bye.